Hey, Jake Roy here, 90s Bball Cards. So I got a special video for you guys today. I'll be doing a live viewing party for the infamous Jordan PMG Green. So I'll have a few friends that'll pop on. You guys will see them popping on soon, and we'll just talk through this exciting auction over the next hour and some change, and drop any questions or comments that you have in the live chat, so we can interact with you guys. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Just hang out and chat about what we love, basketball cards, right? So right now we've got Joe on. Joe, you can find him. Well, Joe, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on Twitter and Instagram and anywhere else?
You can find me at JA_Paraguay underscore, I guess. I don't do too much card related on those, but I do enough.
Yeah, and actually, so Joe was one of the first people that actually did kind of, I guess you could call it a ghost guest spot on 90s Bball Cards. With he was the one that brought the football packs that we opened when we were hunting for the Brady cards, and we actually pulled you, and maybe you can tell the story about us pulling the Brady.
That's right, I did. I brought you up some Topps Chrome packs. And then a few packs. I think we had like 10 packs of 2000 football or something. And yeah, you were able to pull a Brady rookie out of that, which was just that was phenomenal. I couldn't believe that, actually.
Yeah, and that was actually the Black Diamond, right?
Black Diamond. You called it Black Gold.
That's right. I did. I made that little mistake on the video. I called Black Diamond Black Gold, and there was no gold to be seen on that card. But there is a gold parallel with that, right?
It was foreshadowing.
What's that?
It was foreshadowing. You said it before you opened the pack, and then inside there was. It was the only rookie we got. It was impressive. So.
Yeah, that's right. You know, because I'm trying to think. Yeah, Keely Smith was the year before, and we pulled one of his cards, so nothing special on that one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you can pull a repeat next time I'm up there.
Right. That'd be nice for sure.
It's not too much to ask, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
hey, Chris, is that you?
Adjust it right there. It's
yeah.
Loud.
How's it going?
Jake, what's up, man?
Not too much.
Hey, hold on 1 second, buddy. How are your headphone levels?
Fine.
It's good. Okay. All right. Don't mean to interrupt. Please continue.
No, not at all. We're just chatting about Tom Brady cards right now.
Yeah.
If everybody jump in, right?
Well, GOAT number 2, you know.
Right. You guys have a nice little setup over there, huh?
Yeah, you know, having a background as a music producer helps, but we got me. I'm 90s Basketball Card Stash on Instagram. Chris for short. We got
Brian. You can find me at Jordan Cards.
And Christina, you can find me at Christina's PC. Christina with a K.
Christina with a K. Awesome.
Yeah, our setup isn't quite as nice as yours, though, man. You got that background going. That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. It's a work in progress. I just kind of started putting it together recently, so a little new spot for me to do some videos at.
What you got? You
I
got?
don't know. That looks like a professional operation over there.
Yeah, man.
It's nice.
You got the Jordan shoebox in the background. You know what? Yeah. You got some wines going back there.
Right. Yeah, I got a little glass here to enjoy tonight. You know, gotta celebrate somehow, right?
Cheers.
Classing it up.
Cheers.
I don't know about classy. Fall asleep, but
nice. Well, thank you for hosting this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I hope everybody enjoys this. I'm excited for sure. I mean, the card right now is at 165K, so it's
oh wow.
I think it was 120K last night, so it's jumped about 45K just in less than 12 hours. So it could be an exciting evening for sure.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the magic number is 250.
Yep.
If the card gets to 250, then we're talking history in a whole different sense, because 250 is that kind of modern card threshold where you'll see like the Brady
Right.
championship contenders, rookie auto to 100, like that thing in a high grade, like a 9 is about 250. LeBron rookie patch auto exquisite out of 99 and a high grade's about 250. So that's the target. You know, that's what we're looking at, in my opinion.
250 or better, right?
250 or better, but not to take anything away from 167 or whatever it's at right now.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I need to share this link, so give me a minute. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah.
Was that the Jake? Did you ever find the final number on that LeBron card that was the modern record? Was it 312?
I think the LeBron. You're talking about the exquisite RPA number 299.
Yeah, the one that's graded. I think
Yeah.
it was what 312.
I think it was just over 250.
I don't know why I thought it was 312.
Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Be wrong again.
It holds. That's the modern record holder, like he said.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we would love to see anything top that. Would be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, like you were saying, Chris, we've got that LeBron, we've got the contenders, Brady to contend with. I think that was at 275K. But then after that, you're really looking at some vintage baseball with Mantle rookies and Clementes and all kinds of other crazy stuff. So, I mean, we could get into that same stratosphere with this Jordan tonight. I think the sky's the limit.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have a preliminary guess? I know it's just guesswork at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just guesswork. And I was actually thinking of us having a little, a friendly wager on the end price. So we can kind of start with our guesses now. I don't know. Do you guys want to just, whoever wins, everybody shares their social media profiles and kind of give everybody a shout out?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So who wants to start? Ladies first. Christina, you want to go?
Oh, very nice.
I mean, okay. I really, really want it to be really high, but I think because of the altered, as we've talked about on House of Jordans,
Yep.
it's going to probably sit right around 470. That's what I'm guessing. I think it's going to jump high though, because it is currently 165. But
Right.
we're not getting as high as Brian thinks.
I think there's a difference between what I think and what I want it to hit.
Right.
So I would say though, I'm gonna go 364. I don't know why. That's my number for tonight.
You cut in half your guess from a few days ago.
That's what I wanted.
That's what you want. Okay. All right.
I was gonna say on the podcast, didn't you guess like 750?
Yeah,
Yup.
something like that. I think 737 maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going with 274.
274. All right.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Joe, you want to
He's
go
right.
next?
He's right around where I was gonna go. It was so I'll probably take. What am I supposed to? Is this right? I go bid $1. Is this how this works? No.
The Price is Right rules, right?
That's right. No. Yeah, I think I got it at about 290.
290. Okay. And so I'm torn because I've been saying to everybody I think it's going to hit 250. So that's been my guess for like the last week. And I actually did a recording with Eric for Fat Packs, and I said 250. That's going to go out tomorrow. So if I change mine, I'm going to be a little upset. So I'm going to go with 250. I'm going to go with the under. I mean, I think that I'm kind of lowballing it, but we'll see.
Okay, you were a guest on Fat Packs.
Yeah, that'll be actually coming out tomorrow. We pre-recorded it after the All-Star break, so.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great podcast. I've got them in my iTunes.
Yeah, they're a lot.
How long is that? How long is that?
Well, so I don't know what else he has. My spot on there was like 20, 25 minutes, maybe a half hour.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Usually his podcasts are right around 40 to 50 minutes. Sometimes they hit an hour.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we got some good content going in the hobby in the last few months from your channel. Your channel was kind of a pioneer. You've been doing this for longer than most of us, and
Yeah.
I used to watch your videos. I remember I think I first watched your videos, it was last summer, and it was I just loved what you were doing. I love the idea of just ripping the packs, but you're not like a normal box break where you just pack.
Yeah,
pack.
I can't stand
You
that.
edit it, you clean
Right.
it up. It's consumable in 10 minutes.
Right.
It's great. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and that was really kind of my goal. I actually, I don't know if you guys saw the interview that I did with Josh, but I was talking about Gary Vee is kind of like one of the guys who's inspired me to get into some social media type stuff. And watching his early stuff on Wine Library TV, I can kind of blame him for my love of wine. But he did something kind of similar just with wine. He would bust open a bottle and drink it and tell you how good it was or how terrible it was. And it was really kind of in that 10 to 15 minute range. So I was like, okay, I need to hit something like that. That's consumable. Because I watch some of the box breaks and sometimes I'm like, okay, this is a product I really want to know what they hit. But, I'll watch the first 2 minutes and then I'll zoom to the end when they show all the recap of the hits. Not to say that people don't do the same thing with mine, but
No, I don't think it's about that though with your stuff though. I think it's more informative, and I think I think there's more appreciation for what you're opening than just ripping, pack after pack after pack. And I think if you enjoy the cards from that era, I think that's the enjoyable part of it. And so I think you tapped into something that I don't know, people weren't really doing because box breaks or whatever, especially the modern day ones, like don't care for those unless I'm personally invested. I don't really care.
Yeah, I agree with that. Christina hates it, but sometimes I'll pull up box breaks and just watch them. And I live vicariously through box breaks sometimes when I can't rip, but she will watch box breaks and she'll just be like, I gotta
buy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I have to buy a case so that I can rip an entire thing myself and he can watch it live, because I'm not going to watch someone else hit all these awesome cards while I'm here like twiddling my thumbs. Forget that. Swipe the credit card.
Yeah, so we recorded our podcast last Sunday night, and then 5 minutes later, Christina's like, "Oh, I got something coming in on Thursday," and she went and bought a Prism Choice box. I don't know if any of you guys have ripped one of those yet. There's only 8 cards in the box. It's just hits. It's just Prism Hits edition or something. I don't know.
Did you open it? What'd you get? Anything?
It comes tomorrow.
Oh, it's not here yet. Okay.
Yeah, it's not here yet. I had to order it. Cards, like boxes of cards around here are like wicked expensive. It's not worth it. So you have to ship them in. I
actually just picked up a box of 97-98 Finest basketball for him. On his
nice.
Yeah.
So we'll bust that next month.
Yeah, I'll be heading up next month, so I'll hand that over to him, and he can do the whole thing with it. So
sweet.
That's awesome.
What are the biggest hits? I mean, you got some huge hits in that. You got the gold embossed die cut refractors.
Yep. Those are the biggest.
Those are the big. Yeah.
And then you got the normal refractor to 289. You got the silver embossed. You got.
Yep, those are nice too.
You got a ton of stuff. What about inserts? Were there big inserts in that, or was it just about the parallels?
It was all.
I don't think there were inserts, right?
Okay. Yeah, no inserts, just the parallels.
Yeah, that's a huge box. I bet that wasn't cheap.
Like 185.
Okay, that's a great buy. I would have bought that. I would have bought a few of them at that price.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And I got the 8% eBay bucks back on it too, so not so bad.
Oh wow.
Nice. No, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's an effect for a lot of people tonight too, and I'm just, that's not going to play a big role in an auction in the 6-figure range, but in stuff in the 100 to 500, 800 range, that could make a difference.
Oh yeah, it was part of the reason that got me to just pull the trigger on it this time. So,
right. Is anybody looking at getting any cards? I guess I haven't asked Brian. Are you looking at scooping up anything this auction? Yeah.
I mean, I have my eBay watch list kind of set up, but I don't know if I'll actually go through with any of them. I might get some low boys or maybe something that like slides underneath the cracks, but
Yeah.
I'm not going after anything huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one small one that I'm going after tonight. It's a small guy, less than $50, which is my sweet spot, right? That's the kind of
Yes.
stuff I love.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've already had a couple of MJs, and the Caesars Palace Lake Tahoe's Heavy Hitters PSA 10 went for $3,500.
Oh, really? That was up. I didn't even see that out there. That's
Yeah.
a crazy card. You want to tell the story behind that? Because I know a lot of people don't know about the Caesars Palace.
I don't know about it. Maybe you could tell it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can remember all this stuff. So, from my recollection of the Caesars Palace, there was a set that was given out at like a charity golf tournament back in, I think it was 91 or 92. And, they had a bunch of celebrities, and Jordan happened to be one of them. And most of the people, it was, pretty, it was a pretty high class golf tournament. And the people didn't really keep those cards, so they threw a lot of them out. And I think there's only been 3 that have been seen, including 2 that I think are PSA graded and 1 that might be raw. But it's kind of like one of those rumored cards that nobody really knows how rare it is. And some Jordan collectors don't really consider it in their PC hunt because it's not a basketball card. It's not made by Upper Deck or Topps or Fleer or any of those companies. So, but it's definitely a storied card for sure.
That's cool. Yeah, nice. No, it gets value. It definitely gets value. Sure. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the other auctions. So an 88 Fleer 9.5, which is the 3rd year Fleer. Mm-hmm. The 9.5 ended for $371, which is low. That's a low price. I hesitate to call it a steal because that card has been trending down for a long time, but $371 ain't bad. And then we got a PSA 10 went for 21.3. So that's high for PSA 10s lately. So it's a mixed bag already. There's the pop on PSA 10 is about 300. And one project that I want to do eventually is somehow PWCC has a PSA 10 listed every auction. And statistically, it just doesn't make sense that there's only 300. So I'm going to track this. One of these days, I'm going to go through all of their auctions from the past 5 years and just track the serial numbers and see, are there repeating serial numbers that keep popping up? Is it just a different card every time? How many different PSA 10s have been listed on PWCC? It's interesting. It's kind of a mystery to me why that card shows up so much on their auctions.
Yeah, and I think you guys had hit on this in one of your podcasts that I think it would be interesting if some of the grading companies would start sharing, when there's a serial numbered card, what the serial number is. So that way we could really identify, okay, are things getting resubbed or crossed over, and all that kind of stuff. Because, sometimes those pops might be, you might have the same card 3 times getting passed between PSA, BGS, or, getting resubbed to try to get a higher grade.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be really good. I'll take that to the next level. Oh, we have a new guest. Let's go ahead and introduce our new member.
Is that Mike?
Hey guys,
how's it going?
Hello.
Finally, I had to get the invite from somebody else.
Yeah, sorry about those technical difficulties, right?
What's up, guys? You're trolling.
So how you doing? You want to share with everybody that's on our YouTube live where they can get in touch with you? I know you're on a lot of different social media platforms.
Yeah, pretty much everything's under XX the Beast. And then, of course, Facebook's just my name, Michael Moeller. But I'm on Blowout, YouTube, and, of course, Instagram.
You're the Beast?
What's that?
You're XX the Beast?
I am.
Let's spot that Grant Hill from you.
What's that?
I just bought that Grant Hill from you.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The superpowers.
Yep. I've
I
got
was gonna say, which one? You've only got a couple on there.
I actually was going through some. I just happened to have this on top, which is the gold one. And this is, that's
there
the
you go.
Jersey
There's that one.
50.
That's not the one I bought. No.
No, it's not. Yours got sent out already.
Oh, fantastic. Take good care of that for me. Thanks.
I've got a couple of those.
Damn.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's small world. This collecting world.
It is.
I guess it is, man. That is funny.
It happens that way. I'm ready to see one of these in tonight.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Okay, all right.
You
You brought the green.
it's right here. It's let's see what this other one ends at tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I think outside of the Jordan, I think the Grant Hill and the Tim Duncan are the two that we've got fans of in the audience here.
I'm a Duncan collector.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what all of these go for. I'm still trying to decide if I want to take a stab at the heel right here. So we'll see what it goes for.
Is it game time decision?
I like this. This is good.
It could happen.
I have a live purchase on air here.
How cool would it be to have 2 of the 10?
Yeah, just 20% of the market, right?
Well, and then Nat's got one of them, so that one's not going anywhere. So you essentially have a little bit more than the market, than 20%.
Yep. And I'm curious to see who gets this and if it the Jordan that is, because I know Nat's been a big collector of PMGs, and he loves Jordans. So,
well, and it's one of the few he needs for a set too.
Yeah,
he's down to 6, 7 cards, something like that, and that's one of the 6 or 7.
That's crazy.
I think he has
every chance he's gonna get.
Not. So that'll definitely be interesting.
Yeah. So since you joined a little bit late, you might have a little bit of an advantage, but we were doing a little friendly wager on who can get the closest without going over to the ending price for the Jordan tonight. And the losers, so everybody that doesn't win, will just share the social media of whoever wins and try to get a little buzz.
It sounded like I heard earlier. Man, I will say, let's see here. Was it still 165 now?
That's where it's at right now.
I will say 227.
Okay. Someone in the chat, remember MJ, is saying $232,232.23.
Oh, I like it.
That's beautiful.
Well, I hope that's what it goes for, so that by our rules, hopefully I'll win or I'll be close.
You're right.
Hey, let me do something real quick, gentlemen. Let me just let me acknowledge some of the MJ legends who are in the chat. Okay, because I got the chat pulled up too. First of all, we got Remember MJ, Anthony. We got Phil, Jordan Cards 23. We got Rodman Martinez, coming straight out of Honduras. We got Garrett Payton. So what's up, fellas? Good to see you. And Phil, yes, your guess was $365K, but you still got time, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. So I was doing a little bit of research the last couple of days on some PMG green stuff. Anybody have any idea what the last player's PMG green was to sell on eBay? Who was the player? Period? Yeah.
Man, I don't even remember. I think
Glenn Robinson
sold at one point.
It was not Glenn Robinson, at least not
Eddie
from
Jones?
what I saw.
Eddie Jones, maybe?
I think Eddie Jones was a private sale, maybe.
Okay, I remember that one was listed for a while.
Yeah. So the last sold one that I saw was of Todd Fuller.
Todd Fuller.
The legend for Golden State fans, right? I always joke that he's the guy that makes Golden State fans cry, because they could have had Kobe in that draft, but they wanted Todd Fuller instead. They wanted that big man.
They paid for it.
Well, hey, they got Steph now, right? They're all set.
they were terrible for years at that point.
I mean, really into the last 5.
They were playing the super long game because look at
Right.
them.
Oh, the super, super long game.
Oh man, yeah, those are brutal years. But they had some sweet jerseys, so I guess you can get that.
Jake, that's all right. That's what the Magic are doing too. The super long game.
Tell me about it. Yeah,
No good.
it's been a rough go of it. I mean, Dwight had our hopes up, but then we saw how that went. I'm hoping for Zion this year. I'm hoping they win the lottery somehow and they get Zion.
Maybe you get some better shoes.
I hate to break it to you guys, but Zion's going to the Bulls, and yeah, not to. I saw a little screen grab of that shoe blowout.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be
wild.
doing any Nike deals anytime soon.
Yeah, that's bad. My brother might be on watching us, and he's a Bulls fan, and he called the Bulls winning the lottery when D Rose was in there. So we were watching the lottery, and he's like, "The Bulls are going to get number 1." I was like, "There's absolutely no chance." I think they had like a 2.7% chance to get the number 1 pick, and sure enough. So now that you're calling it, I don't know. I might cry.
Let him call it. That's all we need.
And this auction went over 171 now, or it's over 170.
Yep, I just saw that update. 40 minutes left, so now it's going to start jumping, I bet.
Yeah, that's really nice of them, though, to do that $6 standard shipping. Thanks for that. Good God.
You can't win with shipping, you know. If it's low, it's too low. You know, if it's high, people get pissed. What do you need $500 shipping for? It should be free.
What was it when it first came up? It was like $200 or $350.
$250. It was $250.
I wouldn't have to pay the shipping because if I wanted, I'd just fly there and go get it.
That would probably be the best way to go, right?
No doubt about it, I would.
Christina, I think you had said that on the podcast that, hey, if you're dropping this kind of money on that card, just go out there, go to the vault and grab that card.
Yeah, and then get like a personal tour of the vault. Be like, Brent, you're now like my bitch for the day. Like, take me to the fucking vault and like let me see what you have back there. Sorry.
She's got a little mouth on it too. So I don't know if I've said
I'm
that
sure there's
this
lots
time.
of kids watching at 10:30 right now, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
of
right.
course.
My bad. I'll try and keep it Disney.
To keep it Disney. That's what she said.
Yeah, we can all do our little rendition together of Frozen, right?
No.
Somebody hit record whenever that happens.
I agree with that, though. I guess if you're going to drop that much money on it, might as well just go get it yourself.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
get it.
Mr. Cardboard Chronicles is texting me. He just needs to go on ahead and come on in.
Yeah, he sent me the invite finally after 50 efforts of trying to get it from Jake and unsuccessful. Finally, Josh sent it over to me and it worked right away. So
Yeah, my wife's the IT whiz in the family, so she's in bed, so I'm having to try to fumble through it myself.
Well, I think you did all right. We're all here somehow.
Yeah, this is good.
Hopefully Josh and John get on, and but that's all right.
yeah, there's John. John just got
There we
on.
go. Hey John, how's it going?
He doesn't have. I can't see the video yet. There's Josh.
There we go.
It's Josh.
It's both of them should be getting. Looks like they're getting on.
Yeah, we'll give him a couple minutes to connect.
Is my camera on?
No.
It was
No.
for a second.
What the F? It says it's on.
Oh my God! I don't know what that was.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Do you have something over your camera?
Take the lens cover off.
Like a
Josh.
good IT person would? There
There
you
it
go.
There he is.
Look at all these
There
smart
you
guys
go,
in this
yeah.
room. You guys are so smart. Hold on.
This is beautiful. I'm like the one. So I actually work in IT in my office, but I'm not like an IT person. figure that one out. And everybody gives me a hard time about not having anything over my camera. And, comes in handy right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh, you cold inside your house, man, or what?
Hey, John, did you get in?
These guys in technology.
That's all right. That's all right. So I was just looking. We're at 176 right now.
Okay, you called it. It's climbing.
Getting down to 30 minutes.
Slowly but surely.
I'm just curious obviously we'll see what the final number is. I'm curious how many people are bidding at this level. You know what I mean? That's more interesting to me almost than the final price.
Yeah, that's a good question.
There are 20 bidders, 112 bids so far.
I just wonder how many can actually bid over 200 grand, because that's a pretty impressive number. That's incredible.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I know that, Chris, you guys were saying that the same person who had the highest bid the first day that came back up was winning it when you guys had recorded your podcast. Is it still the same person who's a high bidder? Do you know?
No, it's not. It's it's a new bidder. Oh, wow. I just looked at the bid history, and somebody feedback 1728 just dropped about 20 bids on the card to push all the way up to 171, but that didn't get it done. It looks like we've got a little battle going on here between 10 and 1728, actually. Yeah. Interesting.
Huh. Okay.
Now, the high bidder when we recorded had a feedback score of 811, and you can't even barely see them now. Look, they maxed out at 115. So they're out of the game, it looks like, at the moment.
Oh, wow, you're right. Yeah, I just took a look at that. It's the same guy. It looks like he's throwing in like probing bids to see if he can take over. When nope.
No, 10 is still sitting on top right now.
I was tweeting at Gary V trying to see if he was going to get in on this card, man. I'm sure he's got the money.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think he'd do with it if he won it?
I'll probably put it in that little shelf he has in his office, right? He's got all these little knickknacks.
He'd be like Rob Schneider, man. He'd be getting robbed. Rob Schneider got his PC stolen. I don't know if you read about that or not.
Really?
Yeah.
I did hear about that. That was a couple years ago.
Tell this story.
Man, I don't really know all the details, man. He just had some really high-end, old-school vintage baseball stuff, and he got it all robbed out from under him. And I also know he only had an insurance policy for the price he paid, which was a fraction of the value.
Oh,
so he took a hit, man.
That's brutal.
So what's going on?
Hey, Josh.
How's it going?
What's up with the Jordan?
176 right now.
Some of the bids look weird, though.
Yeah, we were just talking about, Chris was just looking at the bid history.
It's like one dude that has like the last 20 bids or something?
That's what must be somebody not familiar with how to bid on eBay
or a shill.
Or that.
Don't say they're shill. Just because you don't have a lot of eBay history does not mean you're not a serious bidder. All right.
But they
Stanley.
have I don't know if Stanley's in here or not. But they have a lot of 1728 is a lot of bid activity. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make about that.
So Josh, why don't you, for everybody who's in the chat, let everybody know where they can find you on social media since you just joined. I want to make sure you get to plug everything.
Cardboard
Looks
Chronicles.
like he's eating.
I am eating. Cardboard Chronicles. There's an underscore in between.
Beautiful.
I think I know everybody except I'm not sure I know who the Bruins hat. Sorry.
I am Joe. I am a childhood friend of Jake's.
Oh, hey. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, me too. I watched your interview with Jake, actually. That was very good. I enjoyed that.
Cool.
Josh, did y'all just get through wrapping up the shooting for Assassin's Creed 2 or something?
Yeah. Where's John?
He's on, but he's not talking, and he's not got no video, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
He's trying to figure out what to bid.
Lurker.
He's a lurker.
So, Josh, we were all kind of putting in our best guesses on what it's going to end at, doing a little friendly bet. So whoever wins, everybody else will shout them out on all the social media platforms. You probably have a little bit of an advantage on us, though, because a little bit later in the game, but that's all right.
All right. Let's see. Mine is 217.
217.
Yep.
All right.
Yours is pretty close to mine.
We're doing the Duncan, right?
I was actually looking at the Antoine Walker, but
What?
See, those like Antoine Walker, he might kind of sneak under the radar here.
yeah, that might be a nice little steal for somebody who's looking to get one.
So I think I kind of thought that one would go 5,500, 6,000, something like that, maybe. And it might sneak into. I don't know what it is right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's 1,500 now. So I mean,
The Ray Allen's cool. That's a nice.
the Ray Allen. Yeah, Ray Allen might be the best design on any of them.
Yeah, I like the Ray Allen a lot with that jersey. Because I think, Chris, you guys were talking about how sweet the red one looks for Jordan. And, the green one looks like Christmas, which I agree. I like that. But, I think like the Antoine Walker with the green and the green jersey, it's kind of just all blends together. But that Ray Allen with that sweet Bucks jersey, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I hear you. It's tough to have a bad looking card from this set, but yeah, that Ray Allen is sick. It's got like that rocket or that meteor just shooting over the picture of him too.
Right.
It's nice.
The one that I really kind of low key like the overall design of is the Juwan Howard. It's kind of got like that actual like hoop in the middle, and I think that looks really cool. And I mean, it looks really cool in the red with the Bullets uniform, but I think it looks cool in all of them for Juwan. My sleeper pick, right?
I think his looks really good, and I think if I remember, Steve Nash has got like the ball it's got the full on it and everything too. That it looks really good.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Cool looking for sure. I still wish they had a blue one for Penny. Looking, I guess.
Well, since you mentioned it,
there we go. There it is.
go ahead. I don't know if we can really get like a nice little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That card's okay.
The little baby, little baby nephew of the one ending tonight.
That's fantastic.
Was it a 5? I was trying to see the grade. Is that what it was?
Yeah, grade is PSA 5.
BGS 9.
Yeah, exactly. We went and graded it last fall on site at PSA in Santa Ana, which was fun. Okay. So, but it once was a BGS 8. So,
Josh wasn't kidding.
No, he wasn't.
Wait, it was really a BGS 8 at one point, and now it's a PSA 6?
5.
5? Dude, that's crazy.
That's wild.
They're brutal on that 90s stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, they're consistent.
Yeah.
Nah, no wrinkle, Mr. Those back pages, but it does have a refractor line.
Okay.
I don't know if you can catch it or not.
I think this green one does too.
You have to keep talking so that people can actually see it because everyone talks and then it splits to their. Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Those back pages, are you from Blowout? Are you back pages on Blowout? I think I see that name a lot on Blowout. There we go. Okay. That's enough.
Put it away.
No.
That's a pretty card though, man.
Oh man, it was about 2.5 years in the making to get that bad boy, and it was a battle to the end.
I bet. Yeah, that story was pretty sweet. Showing up at the dealership.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was intense. My backpack has never felt the same since. Like I remember like walking into that dealership with a backpack of cash was an experience for me.
Well, I think Josh, when you were talking to Nat, he was talking about when he was doing some deal with the guy with the Reds, and they were just sitting there at a table with a bunch of Reds and some cash, and
they're at a gym.
That's right.
I always forget that you guys all know the stories. Like when Chris is telling it, I'm like, "Tell him the story, Chris," and he's like, "They already know, dude." I'm like, "Oh yeah." That wasn't just you and me. Yeah.
I think that's the fun thing. Like Chris was saying, now that we're starting to get some content out there, all these stories are kind of starting to get air, which is nice. We can all share them. They don't have to go out into some Beckett publication that nobody's going to read. I mean, I used to read the Becketts, but that was 97. So
Yeah.
I remember looking at those old hot lists.
Yeah, people used to read newspapers too. It's okay.
What's a newspaper?
Right?
I have no idea.
I heard about this printing company that Jeff Bezos has.
Well, yeah.
What's he doing?
Somebody needs to get Bezos into the hobby. That's what we need. That's really what we need.
I'm thinking Bezos is the source of all these fake cards. If he's got his printing company, is that what's going on here?
You guys want to bid up a Flair Showcase Penny Hardaway?
Hey,
Already on it.
There you go.
3 minutes.
Is that one Legacy?
No, it's the Hot Shots.
Oh, that's a beautiful card.
I love those.
This guy. Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Hot.
Oh, that is a nice card. I've seen that one before.
Is it a PSA 10, Josh?
Yeah, Pop 2.
Beautiful. I've got mine sitting raw, but I'm starting to think about I might want to get that slab.
They're pretty easy to gem, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I have a 10 Hill. I used to have 2 BGS 9.5s of Hill.
I just assume you have 5 of everything.
I do. That's not much now. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, but I still do have a lot of quantity.
Yeah, Double X, I got to ask you, man. I listened to the most recent episode you guys did, and you said you ripped 40 cases of Bowman draft in 2013.
That was 2013 draft, and I did it. I bought the first 25 cases at the beginning of 2015, so like February of 2015, and then I bought another 5, and then bought another 5, and then at the National I bought, I don't even know, 5 or 6 more. And that was what I did in 2015. When the product came out, I did God only knows how many cases at that point in time too. So I probably busted at least 50 cases of that product, at least.
Wow.
Jeez.
But you were also saying it can be profitable to
It was.
to
No,
open
I
up.
did
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I had a really good run on that product and a few others, and it was a good time. And I made no, I wouldn't, I didn't like kill it and make a fortune, but I definitely came out on top on a lot of that.
That's great. It's different with basketball a little bit,
Oh yeah. Well, baseball,
love,
you've got prospects,
Yeah. I love your story about the Flair Showcase hot box. That's just insane. Because I had a box back in the day, and I thought I did phenomenal because I got 2 legacies in that box. And then I heard about yours, and I was just like, well, never mind.
8 legacies and 16 row zeros in one box.
So every pack you had something crazy.
Every pack had there's 24 packs. Yeah,
I didn't know about that. That's incredible.
It was pretty impressive. Just to, I've had like better single pulls, but I've never had a box like that. I would take that box over like a really amazing single pull anytime.
How many row zeros? Did you say 16?
16 row zeros and 8 legacies. Yeah, that was probably about 2012, June, July of 2012, roughly right there somewhere. I think when I did that.
Oof.
I mean, yeah, the product had been out, 15 years at that point in time.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And then the Olajuwon PMG Red was really cool when I hit that. Just pack one right out of the bat. Just that was pretty cool.
So I had asked Jake a question earlier. I don't really think he had much of an answer. Maybe you guys do. I was wondering how many of these Jordan Green PMGs they know are accounted for. Do you guys have any idea how many of them people know are out there?
I believe the last I knew, and I think Nat at one point in time knew where like 7 was.
316. Fuck yeah.
Um,
I'm listening.
Nice. I was watching that too, Josh. That's solid.
That's way higher than Rockland.
I think 8 have been accounted for.
8. I knew 7 had at one point in time, and then supposedly, like on Josh's channel with Card Official Hobby, they said that one guy ripped one up. So
yeah.
If that's true, then you're basically looking at maybe 1 that's unaccounted for essentially out there, probably maybe 2 at the most.
Well, so there's that rumor of that one that got ripped up, right?
Right.
So there's one possibly that will never be accounted for if it's true, right?
Well, I was counting that in my 8 that I've heard of. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like there are 2 that I have not been able to track. So
I think that's just
buy a box,
fascinating that there might be some that aren't accounted for out there.
Yeah,
Especially
they could be in box.
Yeah, then they could be. It's true.
Yeah, so
if they're in a box,
to,
nobody's going to open a box now pretty much at this point in time because of the price.
Well, I mean, if somebody wants to send me a box, I'll open it on my channel. I'll send out all the hits.
Yeah.
Take one for the team, right?
Right? Yeah, it'll be rough for me, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing because I mean, the boxes have been selling when they sell for like $1,100 or so, right around where an EX box would sell. But I'm thinking with this, it's probably going to jump up because if people think there might still be one out there.
I could have bought one a few weeks ago. A guy hit me up that had one for $1,600.
Okay.
And so like it was pretty tempting to buy. I wouldn't have opened it, but just buy it and stash it back.
Yeah, and I mean people have some crazy wax collections. I know Nat was talking about it, but I've seen some other people who just stack wax.
Have you guys seen that guy on Blowout that has all those?
Yeah.
There's a guy that's been collected for like almost 10 years now without opening any. And at one point in time, he was around a couple thousand boxes. Pretty much all 90s boxes.
That makes no sense to me. I get jealous every time I look over Josh's left shoulder and I see those first press ones, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please let me open them.
No
I
way.
would not be able to
Chris,
sit
no.
there. They're right there.
No,
Yeah, they're right there. I see them.
Please do not open them.
I see them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like when I'm sitting on some packs, it's just like, okay, when can I open these?
It's torture.
I'm just waiting.
Torture.
Yeah. If I had a stockpile somewhere in my house, you'd find me. I'd just wake up in the middle of the night. I'd just be like an addict, just sitting there in a corner.
I think it's to the point now where like if you buy a nice box to keep, you need to buy like a cheaper one to open to kind of take some of the edge off a little bit.
Well, one of the things I started talking about in my channel is kind of an ROI on packs. And I mean, for me, I'm busting these packs. I'm not expecting anything. It's just kind of fun for me. But I know that some people will buy, packs or boxes and, they're all disappointed. You drop $150 on a UD Choice box and you get a couple of choice reserves and no primes, no gold star quest, and people get bummed out. But that's the reality most of the time.
Yep.
It's like the gambling rush. I want to open them. Just give them to me. I'll open them. I don't care.
Cut a box, got 30 seconds left.
I have bombed so bad on some. I opened a box of 96, 97 Flare Showcase back a few years ago, and she blinded me with refractors. It's probably over in the chat watching, but I got nothing, essentially nothing, not even a Kobe base or anything out of it. It was like $600-700 just gone.
Yep.
It can happen.
Cut above, 3 seconds.
What's the gray on the cut above?
9.5, 37.50.
I've been looking to get a raw one.
That's a sweet
don't
card.
fuck too often. It is.
Yeah, 9.5, 37.50. It's got 9 edges. Is that a good price, Chris?
That's a high price.
It is it?
Yeah, there she blows. That's just a 9.
Mm-hmm.
So simple 9.
0.5 away, you know, for when it hits eBay, and I gotta market it.
Just keep sending it to Josh Cade.
Right? He gets all the bumps. Yeah, 3,700 is strong on that card. There's one on eBay that was sitting at $37.99 bin, and then they bumped it up to $42.99 today or yesterday. So we'll see what happens with that one.
That one's a 9.5 too.
It is. Let me check the sales history on a cut above. That might be a record high for it.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any movement in the last like 15 minutes on this. It's still sitting at 176.
I think people are just waiting now.
Yeah, I think inside 5 minutes you're going to start seeing, and then for sure
Yeah.
inside 1 minute it'll go crazy.
Yeah, if you're serious about buying it, I don't think this would be the time you would want to put anything on it.
The only way you might want to is just throw one out there just to make sure your bid's not locked out or something, you know.
True. Yeah, kind of a test.
That's a good idea.
Especially if you're planning on bidding like 300,000.
Right.
Know, I think you go ahead and throw one out now. It's not a big deal.
You know, I was surprised to see it get as high as it did in 3 days out. I was thinking it would just sit around 100K or less. But
Especially with verified bidders, right?
exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Somebody in the chat was talking about, but the BGS Black Label hot numbers.
Oh, what did that end at?
46.96.
What was it?
46.96.
What was it called?
It's a pop
Hot
one.
numbers.
The hot numbers.
It's a pop 2.
Okay, gotcha.
Black Label.
It's a pop 2.
Pop 2.
Aren't there like a million of those things?
Yeah, those things grade pretty well. All the ones.
They're easy. Those are easy to grade.
They do grade well. Yeah.
Here come the 15-minute tickers.
Yeah, I just got mine
too.
What about this Timmy Duncan? Yeah. Do we have predictions on where that bad boy is going to end? 24K, man.
33, 34.
Joe, you're the Duncan guy. What do you think on the Duncan's going to go for?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't looked at anything that high in Duncan cards ever, probably. So I have no baseline for it. I really don't.
See, that's the problem. Same thing with all these greens, man. They're just in a class of their own.
Right.
It's true. You can't really look back on like Antoine Walker's past sold cards and be like, yeah, this is going to go here. I don't think that's going to work.
No.
Go get him, Twan.
Oh, we got there's an Allen Iverson red that's ending also. It's raw.
Yeah, I'm watching that one.
Yeah. Hope I didn't blow up anybody's spot by announcing that one.
There was an Allen Iverson red that sold not too long ago also. But I think that one was graded. I don't think it was raw.
His stuff's been really taking off. His rubies were going for 2,500 plus.
Yeah. I've got a small little modest Iverson collection from back in the day. No rubies sitting in there though.
I pulled a few years ago. I pulled a cut above Iverson out of a EX 2000 box. That's
nice.
Probably my best Iverson pull I've ever had.
Nice.
Yeah, from his rookie season too. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it graded a PSA 10 also went on.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that.
96 Jordan Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 7.
That card's tough. I used to have a BGS 8, and I looked at that PSA 7. They look pretty comparable.
The centering is awful.
Yeah, that's how mine was too. The one I had.
Did
Did anybody see what that Kobe PSA 9 refractor went for?
No, I wasn't watching that one. I'll search it.
It looks pretty good.
$4,111.
It's probably a pretty good buy.
That's a 9.
It's a 9. It was a good looking 9 though.
How much green?
Not much at all. It looked good.
Jordan was 676. That's a cool card. Jordan's action shot is really nice.
Yeah. Garrett, you win that one, buddy? He's in the chat. But he Yeah, he was thinking about making a move on that one.
I used to have, I don't know, it was roughly probably between 800 and 996 Topps Chrome refractors at one point in time. I was working on the set, and she blinded me with refractors, and we went through them, and we went through all of them very well. And I bet we didn't have one single PSA 10 in that many of them.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I
that
mean, I owned some PSA 10s at the time that I had bought as singles, but I don't think I graded a single one that was a 10.
AI just went for 2660. His 10.
Which one did? The Iverson?
Iverson.
That's probably a
2660.
pretty good buy too, I think.
Man, those are cool cards. Their scans look so good.
They do.
Ten minutes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Getting done close.
Hey, I want a card. I got the Penny Thrill Seekers. Yay!
You just won it?
Yep, I just got that.
All right.
Nice.
Congrats.
That's
How much?
That's
What's
How
that?
much? How much?
42.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's sick, man. That's the first victory tonight of anybody on this chat, I think. All right. Let's go.
I'm going to disagree with you. PWCC, they're the
Right.
ones having the victory tonight.
Yeah, we just need Brent on here, don't we?
Right.
I
They're
know.
popping some bottles in their office, right?
Yeah, seriously.
New Year's all over.
Yo, let me give a shout out to Josh too. For anybody in the chat who hasn't watched it, you need to go watch his interview with Brent from PWCC. It's fantastic, and that's not an easy thing to get in this hobby as a one-on-one with PWCC and Brent like that, man. I've watched that interview 3 times now. Made Christina watch it with me when it first came out.
Yeah, it took a really long time to watch it the first time through because we just kept pausing it and having conversations. Like,
Yeah. I know when I was watching it, I was texting like everybody that I knew that would want to see it. Joe got like 3 texts from me. I was like, "Did you watch it yet? Did you watch it yet?"
I still haven't watched it yet. I want to though. It's on my list of things to do. Probably when I get off of the call.
I felt like it was Christmas morning, and I just opened up a whole bunch of boxes of optimism.
Oh, I love boxes of optimism.
Prism or base?
Oh, jeez.
Because there's about the same amount. Just like there's about the same amount.
That's what Nini should come out with a product called Optimism next year. I'll take some royalties for it. We'll get 8 minutes.
9 minutes, right? Closer to 9.
I mean, if you want to round up, sure.
Ah, they got over 3,000 watchers on it now too.
3,000.
Nope.
Wow.
What's weird about that is it was at 2,300 when I looked this morning. So they added 700, here on this last day.
Was it
Okay,
was it Michael that said he was looking at something tonight too? I know Jake won something tonight, but was it him? Was it him? I don't know. One of you guys said you were looking at something tonight too.
So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do here last minute.
Do it.
Yep.
I just gave you the magic number, dude. Come on.
Right?
There it is.
You always end with the 7.
To take the 8%. Jake, did
I
you
can
get the 8%?
confirm another victory too. Garrett did indeed land the Jordan PSA 7 96 Chrome Refractor.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, congrats. Nice card.
That's a nice card, man.
Yeah.
Fraction
Very
of
nice
the
card.
cost. Iverson just jumped to 3,300.
Yeah, that 96, 97 Chrome set is, just it's like a landmark. That first year Chrome.
It is. It is. What do you guys think about? Well, I don't even want to open that can of worms. I was going to ask you to compare optic. I'm hearing about this new optic is like 96, 97 Chrome. I'm not in that camp, but been
Boy,
hearing
that's
people say that.
It's high praise. I mean, Josh and I were actually talking about how Optic is pretty underrated. I like Optic.
They're
a lot.
beautiful, beautiful cards. They really are.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think I put them in the stratosphere of 96, 97 Chrome, but
It's more like a 99 Chrome.
okay, yeah. 99 Chrome was an interesting set because I think 99 2000 is like almost the forgotten year in the hobby, because you don't have any Jordans really to speak of.
The Upper Deck did. Upper Deck had a ton of them, but
Well, dude,
he wasn't.
I was looking at the numbers of how many Jordan cards were produced in 98, 99, the year that he wasn't
Isn't
in
it a
the
couple thousand, I think, or something like that?
Yeah, I think it tripled the first year that he was out. We've got dueling Optic cards.
You and Josh.
Everybody show your Optic.
Wait, I've got some here right now.
Yeah, everybody show your optics. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I just got this in the mail today.
The current
Luka.
LeBron and the next LeBron.
One of those statements is true.
The red Pippin.
The next LeBron.
I have a Baker Mayfield somewhere. I buy mostly football.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
There's the gold Robinson that
Oh, nice.
Josh actually pulled out of the pack, not me.
Yeah. Those are nice. They look so nice.
These are the ones I like. I just like the silver, like the Jaren Jackson Jr. right there.
That one's cool, yeah.
I mean, those are just tough to beat, just for what you get.
I screamed so girlishly that John had to tell us to be quiet.
True story. Shut my case back here.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oh man.
The teaser is the base version, and PSA 10 is ending in 3.5 minutes of the Jordan.
You're buying that for me, right, Bo?
No, if we're getting that, we'll wait a few months, let the hype calm down. I mean, 460, I think, is already a high for that card and that grade.
We're under 5 minutes now.
That base raw is selling at about $15 a pop.
Yeah,
just kind of crazy for a base card like that. It's you can find it everywhere.
Yeah,
not on a PSA 10 though. Those things are tough.
No, I mean PSA 10 is a whole different quality. So because those things, I remember getting some of the packs as a kid. A couple bucks, and those things would come out of the packs just mangled.
Oh, they were horrible.
Yeah, horrible.
I remember especially the retail packs where kids would be messing with them, the whole time and stores, but they were terrible.
Before they even had the gravity feeds or anything.
Yep. We're getting down to crunch
What
time.
were you saying? The ones that come out of mangled?
The metal.
Yeah. Okay, you're totally right.
Just the base were terrible. Those are terrible. 96 EX. Those are just as bad. Those are horrible shape when you pull those out.
Those ones are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Focus, Michael.
I'm focused, Josh.
Nobody talk to Michael. Nobody engage him.
He's going to get his bids in.
Grant Hill's overrated.
Oh man.
You got to look out on the plus side, Josh. At least I've already got one, so
Oh wow! Shots fired.
Josh, why don't you show us your Penny Hardaway one?
The red one? You want to see the red one?
Yeah, I want the red.
Everybody's got a red, Josh. That's so 2015.
Wow.
I deserve that.
We want to see green.
What's funny? When I first got back into the hobby, somebody hit me up and they had a red Terrell Brandon with some surface issues, and they were offering it to me for like $10, and I was like, nah, I don't want that. And I was like, just got back into the hobby, and now I'm like, wish that deal would come back around.
Yeah.
Even with surface issues, it's still this card's going crazy.
2.5 minutes.
No movement yet.
We haven't got much movement on this at all in the last 10.
Nope. It's gonna jump in like the last second.
What happens if we all win over? Nobody wins.
We all have to talk about how bad we all are.
Don't listen to us for investment advice.
Yeah.
And whoever was the furthest off, we all just make fun of them with
Make
it.
fun of it.
That's not fair. It's totally
Don't
gonna be me.
What were the other numbers? I didn't hear.
Who
it.
had the highest prediction?
I did
What did you get?
470.
Oh my
boy.
gosh. Man, I hope you're right.
205.
Oh shit! It's up to 200.
Hit
205.
200.
There we
200.
go.
200. There we go.
I was gonna say, well Brian
I
had
reckon
the
at 4.
highest prediction last week, or when you guys had the podcast.
Yeah, Brian was killing it.
737.
It was
Duncan
still
at
a shot, right?
25. Iverson at 4,000.
Damn, the Iverson Red Raw is at 4,000. I can't even believe that.
Where's the
So-
Duncan at?
It's at 25 flat.
Okay.
Duncan go off the same time.
It's 12 seconds after Jordan.
Okay. 225.
There we go.
225. Oh, I lost.
You're jumping.
I'm at 227, so that's my prediction.
What are the other predictions? I didn't hear them all.
I think I said 290.
290.
Yeah, I was at 250.
Yeah, 274.
Michael.
It just hit 250.
Damn it.
Damn.
I got
Wow.
crushed.
Oh man.
Oh, here we go.
253.
The Titans are dueling.
Final
Yeah.
minute.
That's just like 400.
Look at if you look at the bid history, it's
75.
275.
275. Oh my
Oh
god.
75.
boy. 275.
40
Man.
seconds.
This is one small step.
Oh, 270. It's over. So it's over the Brady now. Now I just got to beat the LeBron.
Yeah.
Emerson 4,400.
300.
Oh,
300.
300.
Come on,
These
Michael.
like $25,000 increments. What is this?
20 seconds.
Damn.
Dollar increments.
325.
Oh!
It's a record.
That's a record.
Come on,
Modern day record.
10
Still going.
seconds.
10 is still bidding for it.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
Michael. 11.
360.
I got outbid.
Did you
Snipe
get it,
it.
Michael?
Snipe it.
Yeah, I got outbid.
Oh,
Oh.
350.
wow. That's a nice number.
Wow.
Oh,
I told you. 11,337.
There we go. 350. Whoo, boy.
You would have
Wow.
won 11,337.
You don't know that. You don't know what the other person had their bid at.
I do know. All right, who won? Who had 350?
So who won? I don't think anybody
Was
had
it me?
300.
Was it me at
I
290?
had 364, I think.
Oh, 364?
That's
close.
Yeah, and Joe, you had 290, right?
Oh, okay. That was your yeah, you bid. That's
Yeah, Brian said 364.
Duncan 26. Duncan 34. 34. I called that one. Duncan 34.
34 on the Duncan.
Pippen 22. Walker 4.48. And Ray Allen 11.6.
Shit, the Scotty got 22-3.
Okay.
the Jordan still overshadowing him with the 2-3 in the
Pippen
bid. But
22. That's pretty good, man.
hell yeah, that's
That's
insane.
crazy.
Dude, 350. That's so good. That's way better than I thought.
Right.
350s. That's incredible. What a great number.
Who's looking at who won? Let's start figuring out who won.
Joe won.
Alex
Joe had 290.
Green said that Nat won.
Really? Yes. That's good.
Oh,
I don't know.
nice.
What do you know, Alex?
Alex,
I'm looking
yeah.
at the bid.
Alex, what do you know?
Yeah,
His
Nat Turner
eBay
won.
score is 2950.
29. That's his.
Let me text him.
Damn.
Yes.
Well, congrats, Nat.
That's awesome.
Wow.
He was in a battle for it, wasn't he?
That's insane.
Wow.
350. Man.
Damn. And 10 lost. I wonder what Nat's max was, and then who was 10? 10 was going all in on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 had 350 as their max bid. They're probably kicking themselves now.
Right.
They lost it by $100.
All right,
Yeah,
what
but you don't
happened?
know what the other person had their max at. So, I mean,
What'd you bid, Michael?
I bid right at 11. Just a little over 11.
Sorry, man. What? John? Oh my God. John bid 36,999 and he said it didn't go through.
What?
What?
Jeez.
Would've won.
No.
Probably would have won. It ended at 34.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
That's a heartbreaker.
All right, I got some pennies popping off.
All right, let's go.
30 seconds on
Yep.
Big Men on Court.
Big men. Then you got the damn. Your profiles is high as hell. The 2K already.
What?
Oh Oh shit! Never mind. That's the Jordan. I'm sorry, buddy.
Damn, I'm like $200. Man, I don't know what 2000
He
looks
took a
like.
jump.
He's the next MJ, I think.
That's crazy.
All right, come on, Penny. Let's go a little higher than that.
210. Okay.
The Ray Allen credential is at 1100.
Damn.
That's one I would like to have.
Damn, big man on court 210.
It wasn't the Z Pete, was it?
No, it's the Z Force. That one's like the easiest card ever to get a 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are easy.
Oh, that was the lenticular one from '97.
Yeah. Gosh.
That's insane.
I think John's like throwing things now right now.
He's probably furious right now.
36,999. It didn't.
That's BS. That didn't go through.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Man.
All right.
Man,
My playmakers just went up to 800.
where's it at? I'm trying to find it. How much longer has it got?
10 minutes and 30
Okay,
seconds.
I'm on the wrong page here. Let me go back
PSA
to it.
9. The Kobe's a PSA 7 and it's already at 1,500.
Which one of the Playmakers Theater?
Yeah.
Man, I sold
Wow.
mine for like 1,300 about 3 years ago. My Kobe that I had.
I was hoping to get like 1,500 on the penny.
Well, I'm pretty glad that I got to witness history, and I'm glad with that number. The number makes me happy. I think it's good for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's great.
it's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little while for it to sink in too and kind of figure out what that means because it's just
Exactly.
such an unusual sale and card. But
Extremely unusual.
Oh yeah, 629 on my profile one. That's good.
nice.
Well, hopefully Nat will get on Good Morning America. You know?
Yeah. We can only hope.
I'm awaiting
That's
his response.
That's how we know that Brent's dream of wife's not making fun of us will come true, right?
No, they're still gonna make fun of us. I don't believe that at all. Jeez. I'm sad that I lost it, but I'm also kind of relieved.
They don't have to die.
I don't have to pay for it now. I've still got
Right.
one. So
If you would have won, you'd just like be running outside, like down the street, running away.
oh, I had a stack of cards here. I was getting ready. I had to send a pre-war card collector to pay for it. So now I don't have to do that.
Can you, hey, Jake?
What's up?
Adam's trying to get in. I think he said he's watching us and listening.
Okay.
I'm
Does
not
he need
sure.
to-
I'm not sure. I sent him the link, and he said, "I'm watching. I don't know how to get on. It's cool. You guys are great."
Yeah, shout out to the 27 guy, man.
I got everybody. Everybody's texting me asking me if I won.
Yeah. I think John said that he waited till 5 seconds, put in the bid, and then it just spun, and then came back that he lost.
Oh.
That's like a nightmare. That's like my eBay sniping nightmare.
You know, right?
Awful.
Trying to get Adam in here.
Jeez.
Send me his Gmail.
Yeah, John's probably he's probably outside running and screaming for a different reason right now, Josh.
I know. It sucks. I feel like he would have won. Because it ended at like 33.9 and he bid 36.9.
That's he definitely had a legitimate shot at winning.
Do you have to invite people in, Jake, or is it just open?
You have to invite people.
Yeah, I might have to. Should
You-
we his Gmail?
Okay. Yeah, you can make it public too, I think, if you do the start broadcast. But then it's gonna like tell all your followers.
Yeah, I already started the broadcast, so we're live, but it's the Hangout's private.
I'm waiting for his Gmail.
Okay.
So people can watch us from the outside, but they can't get in unless it's invite.
Yeah.
People are watching us right now.
We're not in the club.
Josh, did you just realize this is live?
This is live, everyone. I'm not used to being on camera, so just
This is your first time on camera, right?
Yeah. I just been recording Skype calls. I didn't know that people were putting it on YouTube.
Golly, I was just looking at some of the other ones. Pippin.
Hey, it's the 27 dude at Gmail. I'll paste it to you, Jake.
Got it.
Yeah, I think Antoine Walker was probably a pretty good buy.
What'd that go for?
4,800.
The Pippin, dude. I was hearing a lot of people.
Pippin at 22 grand. That's pretty impressive.
That's awesome.
It is, man.
The Ray Allen at 11.6 is a good deal, I think.
Ray Allen's interesting because there's some people that really don't like him.
Yeah.
But I loved him growing up.
Oh yeah.
Grant Hill only 11, dude. That seems low, man.
I know, Josh. I know.
I'm just saying. I should have bought it. Then I could finally have a green.
That's true.
Michael, how long have you had that green?
A year, almost to the day. I got it. Yeah. February 19th of last year was the day. Oh, yep. I found it in late December of right before that, 2 months before, and so I went back and forth with the guy quite a bit, and we finally agreed on a price and got the deal done. I was glad it was just a weight off of me just to get it. As much as you are excited, you're just finally glad to get one, you know. Yeah. Because obviously I gave a lot less than what that one just sold for. Mine's a 6 now, so I don't know what mine's worth. It's worth, I don't know what a 6 would go for compared to that 4. I don't know. A lot of people don't carry on the condition on these as much as they do some cards.
I didn't even know that it was a 4 until just now. Like, I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, but I was sad that I didn't get that one, but I was also, glad to see mine worth maybe a little bit more than I gave for it now.
Yeah. Did you get Adam in here?
I sent him the invite.
I told him to click the link. It should be good now. Chris, did you see the 97 Ultra Stars?
Yeah, I'm watching.
1,800. Is that good?
It's high.
Are these all high because of the Jordan tonight, you think?
No, not all of them have been high. 1,800 for Ultra Stars PSA 10 is high. Let me do a quick run through here. $4,000 for the SP Authentic Profiles out of 100. That for a PSA 10, that's strong.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a strong ending price. Both of there were 2 gems of the Galaxy MJ, 1,600 and 1,400. That's strong. 600 for the PSA. Well, 575 for the PSA 10 of the base, but you throw in shipping with it. Yeah, that's insane. Everything else was kind of par for the course. Nothing too crazy.
My Diamond Dimensions just went for 929.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a pop one, dude. Those are pretty tough, I think.
Yeah.
I remember when you didn't want to buy that one, Josh, and I told you needed to go get it.
And I did.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. You said that about a lot of cards, and then I just bought them all, and now I'm selling them all. What? Iverson only 1525 on that game jersey?
A game jersey.
That seems low.
So I want to see what these two the titanium fusions go for of Iverson and Duncan.
Oh yeah.
Those are the Duncan's already at 1,900 and Iverson's at 1,750.
Dang. What'd you pay, Chris?
I know the Iverson's numbers.
You don't want to know.
I do want to know.
You don't.
25?
No.
18?
I'm just going to show the card.
19?
That's all we're going to do.
Oh,
Guys,
God.
this card is a monster.
Oh God. Yeah. That's those cards are so tough to find.
They are. Came up on Facebook.
I had a couple guys asking me about that, Chris, like asking me about you.
Well, it's locked away, so.
I know.
Are those numbers die cut in there too?
They are. They're
Right there.
hole punched.
Yeah.
Oh,
Penny,
there you go.
1,300. Come on.
I wish the penny was numbered.
I know, right?
Yeah. Be nice.
My playmaker just hit 1,300. Come on. I love PWCC.
we're running a 2-hour commercial for them.
I
Right?
know.
Yeah. Somebody needs to send this to Brent.
He's probably in the chat.
He probably is.
He might be.
No way. They're totally partying up in Oregon right now.
Yeah, they are. They killed it.
They got the auctions on like a big screen in the office, and they're just like popping bottles. And I respect them for that.
Right. The Dom P tastes good after a sale like that.
Yep.
Oh, there's definitely some Dom P popping off tonight.
What's this Signs of the Time Gold Jordan Auto is going to go for? It's at 20,000 right now.
Man,
Confirmed that Nat won, by the way.
nice.
Yeah, good. I'm glad he got it.
Grant just told me that he won.
Yeah, that Sign of the Times 952. It's that's I don't know, man. That one might crack 30. I'm gonna call that now.
Based on that exquisite that happened, I feel like it should.
Yeah.
That's a much nicer card. It's at 20.
Yep.
So Adam's in the chat saying he still got no invite, but he says, "Great job on organizing, Jake."
I don't know if I can say great job if he can't get in.
He's a nice guy.
Maybe.
Come on, Penny. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Kobe went for 2,100.
Wow.
1,700.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
1,700 on your playmakers?
Yeah, PSA 9.
It's a good sale.
The guy that I bought it from was messaging me. I don't think he's thrilled.
That's the game, right?
Chris.
It says that he didn't get an invite, dude.
All right, let me try sending it again.
Why can't we invite?
Jake, you're terrible at sending invites. I just want you to know that.
I'll put that on my development plan.
It's a great card.
Not bad for a first run.
You guys see this 98.99 metal box?
No, what is that?
It's got 47 seconds left. It's at 1170.
1,700.
Yes. Wow.
Is that high?
Yeah, that's way high.
Dude, people finally respecting Penny Hardaway.
Here we go. What time?
Not
Penny's
that bum,
making a comeback.
like that bum Grant Hill.
Penny's coaching now, isn't he?
Yeah, Coach Penny.
He's pissing people off too, apparently.
Well, did you see that thing in high school with him and Colin Sexton? Colin Sexton was talking smack to him in high school. No respect.
What?
Who's he beef with? Calipari? Was it Calipari? Beef up, Penny. Beef up.
Yeah, let me draw attention to the piss colored Michael Jordan Duncan Go Nuts PSA 10
Yeah,
that
that's
sold
garbage.
for $2,100.
2,100?
Look, if you're in the chat and you won that, consider just sacrificing that account, man.
Yeah.
Make a new one. You don't want that piss
It's the
yellow.
gold version, right?
The gold,
There is no gold version.
the golden shower.
I hate that. God, I hate that when people.
The KG credentials just sold for 3,700. This is the now from 1998. That's the second year.
98.99. Yeah.
That's a big card.
Damn.
3,700. That's high. All right, here come the fusions.
Yeah.
Does John have that?
He did have one, I think, at one point. 22.88 is what Tim Duncan sold for.
Dang, that's a good price. Iverson 3,600.
Holy crap!
Man, people love Iverson, man.
They
3,600.
do. What's the credentials?
going up in the last few weeks?
Credentials.
24.34.
Why did I not have that on my list? 24.34.
Yeah, it just ended for 2004-34.
God, I can't find the penny still.
Wow. Jordan Skybox 3Ds 9.5 for 1,500 is crazy too.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, those aren't that difficult to find either.
No.
Right. I think I have like 4 Grant Hills, and I could probably have 20 of them if I wanted to.
Like I'm like it's like a love hate for me in the 3Ds. Like there's some things about it that I like. I like the reflective finish, but the overall design's not that great to me.
I don't like. It's just okay. It's just one of those okay ones, you know.
Yeah.
The original cracked ice.
Yeah, that's right.
It's true. That is true.
The atomic before the atomic, right?
This Topps Gold label, the red label Jordan that's fixed the end. I pulled one of those just a few years ago, but mine only graded a BGS 9. This one's a 9.5.
Wow.
24. Okay, I see the Iverson now.
That's a crazy pull. When I got my collection back, mine and my brothers, we were going through and he found a black label Kobe that we always thought was just a gold label. So he's pretty pumped about that. Apparently he pulled it at some point. Never knew.
They're tough. They're tough.
You watching this thing? It's at 27,000.
The gold?
Yeah. That's, dude, the last sale of that was like, what was it, Chris? Like 18 or something? 19?
Probably about there.
It's got to be because of that exquisite. That card pushed up a bunch of other autos.
Josh, that's like that one I just had in my possession that I graded for that guy. Remember, I just had one of those.
Yeah.
I just sent it back to him, I don't know, a few weeks ago.
It's a sick card, man. So someone who knows more about Jordan than me, but he didn't play that year. How did he have so many cards at 98, 99?
We were talking about that a little while ago.
So many cards.
He was going to play, and then that was the lockout season.
Yeah.
And so he retired. And so a lot of the early releases, he's in there. Like Skybox, he's in Series 1, but he's not in Series 2. You know, because Series 1 came out about 6 months before Series 2. So that's
also like the apparitions. There's no chrome apparitions of Jordan. There's just the regular Topps apparitions. That was in the retail packs because of that. Topps came out early.
He's in. He's got a Duncan Go Nuts, but he's not in the base EX set.
Right.
Which is weird.
It is weird.
Yeah. And then 99, 2000, they just made like all the tribute sets for him.
Yeah.
He had so many cards in 98, 99. It's borderline ridiculous.
It's like every single upper deck release from 99, 2000 had like a 23 subset.
Yeah. No, yeah. Everyone. You're right. Every single one. But you know he adds a lot to the 98, 99 products. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, you can look at the drop off in price of 99, 2000 products, and that's exactly why.
Too high.
Is it why, or is it that rookie class too?
That doesn't help.
I love being.
I know you love
Lamar Odom. You know, I thought that Lamar Odom might get a bump for being a Kardashian, right?
No, yeah.
Oh, he got bumps for being a Kardashian.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think I just went over my head. I think I got it now.
He's not though.
Man, the SPX Finite Spectrum Jordan number 25 just went for
over $8,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Off, though.
What the hell?
Is that high?
It's a good night.
Yeah, things are ending high.
That's incredible. But all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to bed.
All right,
man.
I can't take any more. We'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for joining us.
Another green.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks. Better take good care of that card he sent me.
Get Adam in here. He's dying. Let's figure this out.
All right, let me try.
I'm gonna take off too, actually. So,
all right, Joe.
Well, this was enjoyable. I don't really have anything else to say or add other than that. But that was 350 is crazy. 350 is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Good day in the hobby.
I'm happy to see it. I guess I'll go check out Josh's interview with PWCC, huh?
Oh yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah, we'll go check that out, I guess.
How does everybody know that Nat won? Did he post it?
Who do I owe a shout out to on social media, huh?
I think you won, Joe.
Oh, great. I'll just shout myself out then.
Yeah, you were at 290, right?
I was.
And the next closest was Brian at 364.
Yeah, if this is the price is right, I win, I guess.
There you go.
There you go. So that was fun. Enjoyed it.
All right.
Nice to meet you guys. I hadn't seen you before. I'm
Bye.
definitely
Nice to
a
meet you, man.
small time collector, but I enjoy it. So
Keep
See
doing your
ya.
thing, man.
yep. And I'll So I'll go check out that interview. And Jake, I'll see you. I guess I'll see you in a couple weeks, huh?
Yeah, bring that finest box, buddy.
Bring in the finest box. Bring me something good. Take care, guys.
All right.
So what's it gonna take to get Adam in here?
I don't know. I sent him 4 invites so far. I mean, unless I
He's just-
forgot how to spell dude.
The Jordan 98 game jersey only $27.50.
Huh? That's a good buy then, huh?
I feel like people just like go all in on certain cards and then other ones just kind of slip past.
The sign of the times, the 9.5 went for 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up the most recent sale that it would have been in the gem mint condition would have been a PSA 10 in October of 2018, and it did about 22.
Okay.
So that's a substantial
Holding
increase.
court 4,900.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think people are definitely more into the autos right now than they are the patch stuff.
Yeah.
That holding court for basically $5,000 is sick. Because I could have I think somebody we know won that card, but there was a BGS 9 that ended around $1,500 about 2 years ago, and I just passed it up. But yeah, $5,000 for that thing. It's just sick.
So throwing out a different player, Dirk Chrome rookie, just sold for 21.
Oh, nice.
SGC 10.
Oh, okay.
It's the Chrome refractor.
The Iverson holding court 710. All right, I got 2 pennies coming up in 5 minutes.
So those back pages said that Nat posted in a blowout thread that he
Oh, cool.
won.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it say? Read it.
I don't have it.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I wonder. He must have put
That's-
that in the main thread.
probably. Chris is on it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna beat you to it. Oh, in
are
the
there?
in the green thread.
It
I
must
can't
be-
navigate through the blowout forums. Maybe I'm just doing it on my phone.
Oh, it's the I think the eBay account is Nats Turner.
Oh, Nat's just posted a Seinfeld meme.
Oh, I see. And it says, "Whoo."
Yeah,
Yeah.
got there a little quicker than you, buddy.
Uh,
Adam says Nat posted a Seinfeld gif. He
Yeah.
won it.
well, that's awesome. It's like it's good for the hobby and it's good for Nat. It's kind of like a win-win in my opinion.
It is
Yeah.
a win-win. I
Yeah.
agree.
The guy
Well,
that
the nice
deserves it.
thing with not getting it is we know we'll see it. They'll
Yeah,
post pictures and stuff.
that's true.
That's very true. You know, pictures of that's 2018, man. 2019 is the year of the Instagram video.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know,
The story.
we're not there. We're not there yet.
Well, the
that's
problem-
only a few.
But the problem with the story is that after 24 hours, it's gone.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Right.
So you have to like post it to Instagram.
Right.
You can post them to your page though too. Like you can put like a one story saved.
Really?
Yeah. So
But you can
have
only
to-
save one.
No, you can do multiple.
Oh,
You can label them differently too.
look at this.
So
I
you
need
could
to
put
learn
PMG
Instagram,
green.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, tutorial sesh coming up.
Sounds good.
All right.
The 99 Upper Deck Century Legends Jordan BGS 7 is at 525 right now. Gary Vincent is selling a BGS 9. It's a beauty too. So for those interested. Yeah. So what's up? Is Adam coming in here or what, man? Because it's almost past my bedtime.
And yes, we are on the West Coast.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
I'm inching towards midnight here.
Yeah,
8:30, dude. Come on.
8:40. Okay, Josh.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the East Coast guys that have to stay up so late for this.
Well, that's the privilege of PWCC being in Oregon, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I've got somebody trying to call me on Instagram. I don't think it's
It's Adam.
Adam.
Just hold your phone up to the.
Yeah. I should just call Adam and just be like, start talking, buddy.
Hey, let me give a shout out to the Philippines, man. Philippines is tuning in. Nerwin, I see you. Got all types of. We got the whole globe connected on this
Right?
chat.
What time is it in the Philippines right now?
It's a great question. I don't know. All right, Phil, Garrett, everybody.
I think we're gonna call it a night, fellas.
Sounds good, my friend.
All right. Those back pages asking where's Kiki. Kiki, it's like 3 a.m. for him right now. So.
No excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse. All right. Yeah. This was fun. Until next time.
Definitely. Hope to do this again.
All right. Bye. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Take care,
Thanks.
guys.
Talk to you all later.
I'm staying on. Stay, man.
Can't get enough.
Oh, I still have more. My cards that are going for sale.
How many more you got up?
3.
Okay.
You can bounce. It's fine. I'm just going to watch them.
All right. We'll chat later.
Take it easy, man. See ya.
All right. Bye.